How brave do I feel? I have not e-scouted as much as I should. I'm just going for it. I'm failing. Maybe I feel a little overconfident after last year, but the thought I have is, how well do I know elk? I said the same thing last year. So I saw one area on the map that might be promising. Seemed like good habitat, but there's no guarantee. And it's about 6 o'clock. So I got about an hour, maybe an hour and a half before they all head to their beds. Because it's hot. So let's get moving. Anyone else remember Jeff Foxworthy, the comedian? He's still around. If directions to your house include turn off the paved road, you might be a redneck. You know what, I just realized something. We're in June, July, like through June, into July. It's calving season. And from everything I've seen, elk always calve in the same areas annually. I'm probably not going to see squat as elk go. But every now and then the dog needs to get walked. And we need to learn this area anyway. This is eventually gonna be my backyard. I might as well start learning it now. Realistically, I should already be up there. But I left the house a little late. And seeing as how this is the first time I've really had boots on the ground in this area, better to do it while I have daylight. These are old. That's a deer there. One thing I have learned is that there's nowhere you can go where someone else hasn't already been. If you thought of it, guaranteed someone else has thought of it. If you come out west, you might think these are vast, untouched lands. They're really not. '59. Ooh, I don't like that Widowmaker. '55. Not quite what I was hoping for. Now that over there is what had my interest on the map. I couldn't tell if it was a green meadow or alders or really thick aspen. Not going to be doing a whole lot of glassing into that. That is some pretty thick stuff, and it's... Anyway, on the map it looked like there's a creek down there. I think I hear it, I'm not sure. That's a northerly facing slope. I mean, that direction is south, but that slope is facing north. There's the sun over there. I was really hoping that was a green meadow. If that was a meadow with an edge zone, northerly facing slope, water source down there, would have been a good place for elk. Since I'm here, I'm miles of glass the opposite ridge for a little bit since it's in the shadows right now. I mean, I busted my ass. I might as well get up. I might as well do some glassing around here. Well, it looked good on the map. Oh well. That sun ain't doing me any favors. Alright. Just checking the edges on the other side. But there's a lot more ground I can cover. So I think I'm gonna cut my losses here and move on. So I gotta admit, I'm having moments of self-doubt here. If I really know what I know, if I really know what I'm looking for. We got pines and quakies, got water. Now these ridges here run north to south, so there's a little bit of a bowl in between these ridges that I think they might go in. But there's no good glassing opportunities in there. And I don't think I'm going to glass much up there. So the only really good way to find sign around here is to take a walk. And no sooner did I get out of the Jeep, I rolled right over these. That's either a really large deer or it's an elk. And that was just from this morning. Yeah, that canine. Oh man almighty. It is just not worth bushwhacking through that right now. It's not. You know, there are a lot of hoof prints on this road. And a lot of them have crisp edges from this morning. You know, I'm starting to think maybe someone ran some sheep through here. I don't know. Because these tracks look large enough to be an elk. But I'm also seeing canine tracks. What's missing is sheep crap everywhere and that ammonia smell. Usually if they run sheep through here, through an area, there's gonna be crap everywhere. So, I don't know. doubled back. The trail goes back that way. I doubled back. I know I saw his tracks over there. There's a draw. Yeah, I think these are elk. Someone came through here earlier. Maybe they're not elk. If there were cattle, it'd be shit everywhere though. Ugh. Man, I should bring a bullhorn next time. Oh. I forgot how much fun this is. No, I didn't. So I'm questioning why I'm going through thick, dark timber, starting to anyway, when there's no need to right now. Figured I'd go around, maybe find a better route through the aspens. And lo and behold, there's someone's old tree stand right there. Alright, let's go check that out. Now, I know whoever put that tree stand there, they didn't walk up here the way I am. Yeah, they came around this side of the draw. Huh. How brave do I feel? Not that brave. No. That stand's been here a while. Fella who hunted that stand left his mark up there. Well, it's right around there. Looks like 2011, 2010, 2009, and 2008. Huh. So he hunted this 4 years. A while ago. Alright. Well, we know we're on the right track of something. Oh. Huh. You know, the mountains are full of sign. It's a matter of reading it right. And there's always the self-doubt that you are. reading it right. And I am suffering from nextilitis. I'm gonna have to call it soon, because there's no way I'm gonna properly scout this area without camping out here. It's too far in. You know, at some point in every scouting trip, you gotta call it. I am pretty far up the mountain and I gotta get home. It's gonna take me a couple hours to get home. So I think I'm gonna call it. What did we learn? Well, we learned the first area that looked like it's gonna be good is not. The second area, right here, is definitely better than the first. I'm pretty certain there's going to be elk here at some point in the year. I just don't know. And they could, judging by the tracks, they could already be here. I don't know. In any event, you have a good one. And, yeah, we're heading out. You have a good one. You know, in terms of terrain knowledge, starting over from scratch really sucks. I used to be able to pinpoint, you know, where to set up for elk within 40 yards. Nah. And I'm totally not dropping a pin on that tree stand up there. Totally not. Sasquatch. Why did they put a Sasquatch waypoint in here? Tree stand. There we go. I work an area long enough, I'll find everything.